This is Carrie Richards with her husband and 2 active young girls. It's Saturday morning in the Richards household. Already accomplishing morning activities, the day has just begun.
Get it. How was there a tree on that boat? Maybe just a potted plant, huh?
This is also Carrie. She's a nurse at UPMC Hillman Cancer Center, working alongside Hillman chairman and leading medical oncologist, Dr. Stan Marks. She's the person on the other end of the phone, talking to cancer patients about their test results, appointments, and sometimes new therapies to help them through their blood cancer disease.
All right, Pam. Yeah, let us know if you need anything else, okay? All right. Yep, all right. Bye-bye.
She confers today with Dr. Marks about a patient who is having side effects from her cancer therapy.
I mean, certainly she doesn't have to go every week. She's seeing Dr. Wilson on Tuesday. Should I just have her?
Carrie never expected that she would become the cancer patient. In October of 2019, she was just 36 years old with these 2 young girls, but she felt something in her neck. A week later, panic set in. Carrie knew she treats blood cancer patients and something was just not right. Her first phone call, Dr. Stan Marks.
The first thing I did was I called Dr. Marks. The first thing I did. And he picked up right away. It was like the middle of bedtime and he talked me through it. And that morning, after getting the kids off and everything, I called off work. I didn't want to bother him. I actually felt, bad that I had called him because everybody calls him, and I just felt like, I can maybe handle this myself. Sitting in the waiting room, basically crying, and he called me to check on me. And, without me asking him to do that, he called me to check on me.
Becoming the patient was a switch, but Carrie drew inspiration from those she treated as she was being treated. One of them was James Conner. During his treatment at Hillman, Carrie was one of his nurses.
After his first treatment, Dr. Marks asked me to call him to check on him. And it was like 8 o'clock in the morning. He had chemo the day before, and he was a college kid, and so I was like, well, I'm not gonna call him now. Like, I'm gonna wait till 10 a.m. Like, he's probably sleeping. Like, I'm not gonna bother him. So I did, I waited, and I called at 10 to check on him. He picked up the phone right away. He said, I've been doing great. I was up early in the morning. I've already done a workout, and I was just so impressed and, inspired by, that sort of work ethic, and also just him not letting cancer sort of like get in the way of what he wanted to achieve.
During her treatment, Carrie was able to maintain a work schedule, and what was most important is that her then 5 and 3-year-old daughters still had her. While James refused to give up on his dream to become an NFL star, Carrie was not about to give up on being a mom.
I had a lot of help from my family and from my friends. But I did all of that. I got my kids ready for school, and I took them to school, and I made them dinner, and I did their laundry because I needed to do that.
Yeah, but it was just she just looked a lot different, with no eyelashes or eyebrows.
Right. But did it still feel like I was your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Carrie is courageous. She became an inspiration to her patients, co-workers, her boss, friends, and most importantly, to her family.
Being on the other end of it, so it gave me a little bit of a window into how Carrie helps people. So I mean, knowing that she's been on both sides of it, she's about as deserving as anybody, I would think.
You do know you're gonna need to get a number 6, right?
Well, we need to make some new t-shirts.
And it's going to have to be red.
Yes.
Carrie Richards, our 2022 James Conner Courage Award winner.